Today is the day we are starting our 15,000 step challenge. That's right, every single day for a month, I'm going to be working on trying to get 15,000 steps. And you, maybe like me, we're trying to get healthier, build our stamina up, maybe lose some weight. And if we can hit 15,000 steps every single day, I feel like this is a good thing. How could it go wrong? So now you may wonder, why, how, why are we doing a 15,000 step challenge today? For me personally, in 5 weeks, I have my first set of running races in a really long time. I have a 5K, and then the next day, I have a 10K, and then the next day, I have a half marathon. And all of these are happening at Disney World, the place where on a normal, average vacation day, people get 20,000 steps. And this feels like it could go very, very wrong. Running a 5K, then getting tons of steps, then trying to run the 10K the next morning, and then getting a ton of steps, and then trying to run a half marathon the next day. So I just need to increase the amount of steps I get so that I can survive and actually have a nice time at my races. My second goal is I want to get down 10 pounds. I'm like 20 pounds heavier than I was 10, 15 years ago. Now, am I trying to lose all 20 pounds? No. I think I'm okay with my body these days. I've come to terms that my size now in my 40s is not going to be the way it looked in my 20s. And that's okay. But my clothes are getting tight and I just don't really like that. So my goal is to try to get down 5 pounds. Now, lots of runners will tell you, you shouldn't be trying to lose weight when you're getting ready for races, but the clothes are tight. I need to work on this now. The races are coming. I need to build up stamina, so why not do it together? So let's kick off the first week of working on getting 15,000 steps. Day 1. Good morning. Just dropped the kids off at school. I got a 30-minute run in and walked the dog, and we're already at 8,000 steps. So we're off to a really good start for the 15,000. I feel really good overall. A little bit tired because both kids for some reason were having, well, one child was having problems falling asleep and they kept up the second child, so we all went to bed very late. Heading back home, I'm gonna start work. Hopefully I can sneak in maybe, somehow, I'm gonna try to shoot for like 2,000-3,000 steps. I think if I get past 10K to 12K by the time the workday's over and I'm heading to pick up the kids, I think we'll be in a good spot to hit 15K on day 1. 10,500, we're not even at lunchtime. So this is a good day 1. Okay, it's 5:30. I just got home and I'm at 13,500 steps. Really good place. Energy levels are high. Feeling good, body's good. Off to a good start. I think so. I think this is feeling very different from last time when I did this 15K challenge because I've been more consistently hitting 10,000 steps and having days where I hit 15,000 steps. I actually looked at the last 3 weeks and over the last 3 weeks, I've hit 15,000 steps twice each week. So it's making it a lot easier versus last time. Last time not as easy. This time easier, hopefully. I mean, we got 28 days of this. So, okay. I'll see you a little later. Now, this isn't my first time getting 15,000 steps. This isn't my second time getting 15,000 steps. Actually, a few months ago, I did do a challenge where I got 15,000 steps, or at least averaged it for 15,000 steps for a week. One is I'm going to, first off, I made sure that weeks leading up into this, I was much more regularly getting my 10,000 steps every day. Trying to ramp up from 10,000 steps to 15,000 steps, it can be exhausting. Like getting a day of 15,000 steps, not bad. But then all of a sudden getting days and days of it, you get tired. Okay, we're wrapping up the end of day 1, but I'm gonna just tell you guys, I'm already done with my 15,000 steps and I'm up at 16,200. But I don't foresee me getting that much more steps than I have right now. So I'm gonna call it a night and we'll check in tomorrow. Day 2. Run done for the morning. 5,000 steps in the bag. It's really sweaty. But I guess good training for outside. My goal will be before I take the kids to school and start work is to try to get another 3,000 steps walking the dog, and I'm gonna do a little bit longer cool down walk one because I'm like dripping wet, but do so I'm in a really good spot before I start the workday. Okay. Be the goodest dog there ever was. Hey, Shalou. Happy puppy. Our dog walk done. I think I might be closer to like 9,000 steps by the time we're done. We'll see. Okay, me and my girl. In the car, off to school and then work, and I'm already at 10,000 steps. So we're off to a really, really good start today. I know I've got some walking to do as part of my job during today, so that'll help get a lot of the steps. So I think I'll easily get this 15,000 steps today. Fingers crossed. Let's just knock this out. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. But I am gonna tell you, I am so hot right now. My metabolism must be like, ah, because that or I'm having a hot flash. One or the other, but it feels like I'm just radiating heat right now. So I'm gonna turn these fans up in this car to cool myself down. I got back home from the work thing that was outside, and it didn't get me 2,000 to 3,000 steps like I thought. I think I only got like 500. So we're getting close to lunchtime, and while I'm at 11,000 steps, which is great, I'm further behind than I thought I would be. I'm still in a really good place to get 15,000 steps, but it was a little disappointing to look at my watch and be like, wow, I guess I just stood there a lot and didn't really walk anywhere. So what I'm gonna try to do is consciously set some timers for myself to like get up and walk 500 steps. Because quick note for you, if you haven't had to do lots of time yourself doing steps, at a brisk pace, I can do about 900 to 1,000 steps in 10 minutes. So if I, get up and walk around for a few minutes, like say 3 minutes, I can knock out 300 steps. So I'm gonna try to like shoot for like some little 5-minute walks throughout the day so I can accumulate probably another 2,000 before the workday ends, because I think if I'm at about 13,000 by the time the workday ends, I should be able to pretty easily get the last 2,000 in the evening. So that's my mindset, that's my goal. We'll see how it works. Day 2, we're at 15,600 steps, so it's in the bag. Day 3, walking the dog. My run is done. I did just about 3.5 miles, which got me just under 6,000 steps, which brings up my total today of just under 10,000. We're right at lunchtime. I pushed my run later because the 15,000 steps is catching up with me, plus a child who had loads of homework, which meant we were up very late. So those two things combined mean that I'm very, very tired today. So I slept in a little bit later, pushed the run to lunchtime, which I have the ability to do because I'm at home. I could do this, get this done. I'm gonna do a cool down walk and see, because I still have a little bit longer until I have a meeting. And so I'm gonna try to get maybe another 2,000 steps in, because at 3 miles per hour, I usually do about 1,000-ish, just under 1,000 steps per 10 minutes. So if we can get to about 12,000, that puts us in a really good place for the end of the day. But yeah. Just woke up from my kid's bed. It's almost midnight. I realize I'm missing 35 steps. So I'm gonna get those and then I'm gonna go to bed. Day 4. Good morning. Today is a no run day, so we're just gonna get on the treadmill and get some steps in for walking. Plus, walk with Shiloh. The cool thing is we're midweek and my weight has actually gone down. Not a ton, just a little bit, like 1.5 pounds. But I feel like a win is a win. My clothes are fitting. I don't think they're fitting loose, but they're not fitting as tight. And so that feels good. Work is done for the day. I am heading to a meeting at my kids' school. Today's been kind of having to be much more intentional about how I'm getting my steps, because today was not a running day and I needed to do a lot of what would normally be desk work. But I persevered, I was smart about it, and I made sure that I did 2 1-hour walks on my walking pad while I did my desk work. So I'm in a really good place at this point for my step count. I'm sitting at about like 14,500 steps. The challenge is today is I am very much feeling a lot lower energy by like a lot. I think I need a nap. I need to sleep. I know it's like kind of towards the end of the day and getting closer to dinner time, but whoo, am I feeling the increased activity for sure. So yeah, but I feel like I did a good job compensating for the fact that there wasn't a lot of like running, because running, you know, puts me in a pretty good place in the morning. Yeah. Okay, well that's my check-in for now. I'll check in later with you guys. Hope right now is that I'm gonna be able to last these 4 weeks, because the one thing I don't want to do is get myself so overly tired that I mess up these races that I've been working for like 9 months, almost a year by the time we get there. Day 5. Off walking Miss Shiloh. Got 15,700 steps yesterday. I was too tired to tell you guys, but 15,700. We're gonna take Miss Shiloh for a walk, and then we're gonna go downtown and do a run with my mom. So that'll be fun. I will say, as we are here on day 5, I am getting more and more tired each day. So definitely my body's working harder. It doesn't seem like it should be that way for just 5,000 extra steps, but it is. It is really starting to, like, my body's going like, yeah, this is a lot. 2,000 steps done, heading up to mom so that we can go and get this run done. So we're on day 5 of trying to get 15,000 steps. So this run should hopefully get us between 3,000 and 5,000 steps. Hopefully maybe even up to 6,000, because we do kind of a long walk to get there. And that should put me in a pretty good place for early morning on day 5. Run, start.
Yes.
1 mile down. We've hit 3,000 steps.
Yay.
Taking a walking break.
Yeah.
Okay, mom's gonna keep walking and I'm picking up pace. I'm gonna go do another mile run just to get the legs going and get some steps in. 4,000 steps. Getting it done. Mom waiting for me at the end of the loop.
Ah,
And we're done. That's 5,200 steps and over 3 miles.
that was great.
She's over here like, oh, it's great.
Great, yeah.
All right, we'll catch more steps back at home. Just finished my run, my walk with mom, getting back to her place, and I'm already at 11,000 steps. So we're in a good place for the end of the day. And somehow it's the end of the night and I've still got to get like 100 more steps. But I'm getting them. So hooray, day 5, 15,000 steps. I'm really tired. Day 6, we're gonna go do a 10K run. We're getting our 15,000 steps pretty early in the day today. 1,000 steps done, 2,000 steps, 3,000, 5,000 steps. 1 hour in, 9,500 steps. So 15,000 steps, hitting them every day, definitely noticed it running the 10K. Other runs during the week, I feel like, well, I don't know, I probably told you what I felt, but I'm gonna tell you, this one, it was not as easy as it had been the other weeks. So this is good. This is good that we're doing this training, because it would have been bad if I showed up 10K race day and been like, oh dang, I'm exhausted. So yeah. All right, so we got 12,000 steps done during the run, and now I'm doing a walk, like a really long cool down walk. Yeah, I'm already at, 13,000 steps for the day. So we're almost to 15,000. I definitely need to cool down. Just like sweating and sweating and sweating. Which is good, because it hopefully should be a little bit cooler when we do the races, so I should be used to the temperature. The benefits of being a Floridian. As we're getting towards the end of the week, I'm starting to feel a bit demotivated because I'm getting really tired. And I'm seriously questioning, how am I going to be able to do this for a whole month? Like, how's that happening? Do I need a break at some point? Day 7. And yesterday I got my 15,000 steps. I think I ended up at like 15.6, 15.8, but I ended up having a fever. Ben has a fever. I had a fever. I don't have a fever now. That's good. I would say it was because like maybe my body got overtired, but Ben didn't get 15,000 steps today, so it has nothing to do with that. But I did get sick a little bit, so yay. But today is gonna be a fun day of getting 15,000 steps, so off we go to have some fun and get our 15,000 steps and wrap up this week. Dog walk, off early in the morning. Yay, this will be so fun. You'll see why we're up early, to get our 15,000 steps, but Shiloh and I off to the races. Your legs hurt. We barely walk. So here we are. The week has ended, 7 days done. On one hand, I'm really proud of myself because I got my 15,000 steps done. I hit it every single day of the week. And if you saw last challenge, that did not happen. So I didn't just average 15,000 steps for this week. I did it. I did it every single day. And here are my official stats so that you can see that. And having the last day be at Disney was just like a little bonus fun. I mean, we're lucky enough to live so close where we can just pop on over for a quick little day trip, run around, and then come home. The downside this week, I didn't lose any weight. Not only did I not lose any weight, my weight went up. My clothes are feeling tighter. Now, I know some of you are gonna say, well, you probably ate salty food at Disney and that will have an impact. And yeah, it did. But also I was already up before I left for Disney. And so not only did I not end down, I ended up. So as I head into the second week, there's gonna have to be some changes that I'm gonna have to figure out, because I want the feet, I want my time on my feet, but I've got to lose a few pounds. Like my clothes got to just not be tight like they are right now. So while I'm proud of my achievement, we're gonna have to switch things up for week 2. So if you want to see last challenge, go ahead and check out this video right here. And if you want to continue this journey and adventure, go ahead and check out this video right here. Okay, I'll see you soon. Bye.